Alright, let's start with a question that might make you pause. What if the thing we've all been told to avoid for decades, full-fat dairy, was actually good for us? Wait a minute, cheese lovers, grab your cheddar and hear me out. A new study from the University of Toronto is flipping the script on everything we thought we knew about butter, cheese, and milk. And honestly, this isn't just about cheese. It's about how we've been misunderstanding nutrition for years. Let's unpack this. So here's the headline. Researchers took 74 overweight adults, gave them 3 daily servings of full-fat dairy, and nothing bad happened? No weight gain, no cholesterol spike, not even a hint of insulin resistance. In fact, their blood pressure dropped. If you've ever been told to switch to skim milk because of saturated fat, this feels like a plot twist. But why does this matter? Because for decades, we've been demonizing entire food groups based on oversimplified assumptions. And now, science is quietly admitting, hey, maybe we overreacted. Let's dig into the real kicker. The dairy matrix hypothesis. This isn't just fancy academic jargon. It's a game changer. The idea is that dairy isn't just a bundle of isolated nutrients. It's a complex system where proteins like casein and whey team up with fats and minerals in a way that literally changes how our bodies absorb them. Think of it like a puzzle. Each piece works with the others, and when you take them apart, like food scientists isolating bad saturated fats, you miss the bigger picture. Personally, I think this is fascinating because it challenges the entire good versus evil mindset we've had with nutrients. Nutrition isn't a villain list. It's a network. Now, here's what people aren't talking about. Why does this study matter for aging populations? Older adults often struggle to get enough protein and nutrients without packing on calories. Full-fat dairy isn't just convenient. It's a nutrient bomb that's easy to digest and doesn't mess with your metabolism. From my perspective, this isn't just about cheese. It's about practical health solutions for an aging society. But wait, how did we even get stuck in this low-fat rut in the first place? It goes back to the 1970s, when saturated fat became the scapegoat for heart disease. But as one researcher pointed out, maybe we forgot to ask what happens when you study the food, not just its parts. What this really suggests to me is a bigger shift in how we approach food science. We've spent decades obsessing over single nutrients, fat, carbs, protein, as if they exist in a vacuum. But this study, and others like it, are pushing us to think holistically. A yogurt isn't just a serving of saturated fat. It's a living ecosystem of probiotics, proteins, and minerals that interact in ways we're only beginning to understand. And if you take a step back, this aligns with a growing trend in nutrition. The idea that processed foods, not natural fats, are the real problem. Maybe the issue wasn't cheese, it was the sugary, additive-packed diet alternatives we replaced it with. So where does this leave us? If you're sitting there thinking, wait, can I eat cheese without guilt now? The answer isn't a free-for-all, but it's a reminder that food is complicated. The next time you see a headline screaming about good or bad foods, remember, science isn't black and white. It's a process. And honestly, I'd love to hear your take. Have you ever felt confused by conflicting nutrition advice? Drop a comment below, and maybe we'll dive into more of these turns out we were wrong food stories in future videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.